on Desperado of a guy, and recently it's been trending because the guy went to post Racheal Okonkwo's picture with him, he took with her, and he captioned, "Fans, are we good to go?" with a question mark. And that alone brought a lot of comments and a lot of views from people. Honestly, Dewu has moved on and forgotten about that guy until he recently shared that post about Racheal Okonkwo, and a lot of people were tagging her in the posts. But she said she had no issue with it too. That she was even surprised that Racheal responded to the guy, because she thought Racheal was not going to respond to the guy. That she was surprised Racheal responded to the guy, because Racheal is a straightforward person, and you know this Racheal, she had never had any scandal attached to her name before. So Dewu Evan Okoro ignored him at first because she felt he was only seeking attention and chasing clouds. But things changed when he started mocking her and making comments about her indecent dressing and her BBL. He even went on to say that her BBL smells. And you all know that she said when it gets to her that she can really go low when it comes to dragging someone online. She said she remained quiet out of respect she had for his parents and siblings who genuinely loved her. So that she stayed silent because of that, for that love she had for integer people. That's where he's from, who welcomed and accepted her wholeheartedly, even though the marriage did not work out. But she said she also went on to say when she met that guy that he lied that he was based in Dubai, not knowing he was actually living in the village doing nothing, because she truly loved him and she wanted to build a life with him. Her initial plans was to bring him to where she lives in Asaba after completing a mansion that she just completed recently. You know, instead he was bringing other women into their home and sleeping with them right in her presence. That is the height of disrespect, my people. That's the height of disrespect. Bringing other women and sleeping with other women right in her presence. Me, I knew that marriage was never going to last, honestly, because with the way the guy was going about it, I saw the way he was grabbing her body shamelessly in public. That's when I knew it was not going to last. So Dewu said the guy hardly showed her affection unless she asked for it. And yes, you could see it all over him. It was just written all over him that he never loved the guy. In those short videos they were always making and posting, she was the only one that was so excited. On the guy's countenance, nothing to show. So the day he launched his music, she gathered all the money she had. She said she spread it on him and packed it in a Ghana must go bag. And you know what he did? He took all the money and gave to another woman right in front of her. Meanwhile, she was the one that bought the drinks, so bought the catfish that they cooked on that event. He said the marriage ended emotionally within 2 weeks, even though it extended to like how many months or so before it ended. That the marriage ended emotionally within 2 weeks. But she kept enduring because of her mom and the love she had for his father, who constantly begged on his behalf. She couldn't continue before he harmed her in her sleep. And the guy also threatened her at several times to harm her, that if she ever leaves him or say anything online that he's going to harm her. At some point, he allegedly arranged with kidnappers to call and threaten her, and also threatened to post her private videos. You can imagine videos he took without her consent, her nudes. So at this point, she said she doesn't know what to say. She said she doesn't want to say everything because of the respect she had for his family. He never truly loved her. He only came for fame and her money. Even after she left, he kept on begging her to come back, but she refused because she knew he was not going to change. She also went online to even defend the human being, saying he had money and could spend 20 million in 3 days just to make him look superior. Yet he still won't move on and leave her in peace. My people, me, I knew that marriage was going to hit the rock after a very short time, because those times they were posting those videos, I just could see criminal. All I was looking, that guy, the kind of look he was wearing was fake. That's when I knew no, this marriage was not going to last. Now it has started again. They would always ready to go low with this guy. Racheal Okonkwo is never going to have anything to do with him, because she's not his class. Racheal is not that guy's class. The guy is just busy chasing clouds, and as a broker, he's just doing everything relevant to stay online. Now people were commenting that the shoe where you carry go house no be your size. They'll But I like this. I like her so much that the fact that she cried out when the things went bad, you know. But the issue is she was won, but instead she was beclouded by love. Some people even posted with evidence. People told her that the guy is nothing to write home about. If you remember that her wedding, no celebrity attended. Her colleagues in the industry never, because she did not inform anybody, and then she just decided to just keep it low. So eventually when the marriage came, but it was already late for people to start even advising her, because it was when the marriage came out that everybody knew who the criminal was. So my people, what do you have to say? She said the guy no pay her dowry and all. And yes, of a truth, the guy never did all of that, because she was the one funding the whole event from the onset. Yeah, and a lot of people said they told her evidence choke, but she ignored the evidence because now love cover her. But I still like the fact that she came out to cry out too, because if she had ignored all those signs and then continued to endure with the guy and eventually finish the mansion and move him, that mansion, they could just say gone too soon. And the guy would claim ownership of most of her properties and leave maybe Lotte for the mom. Leave the old woman to start battling for what she cannot finish, because such a guy can go